Welcome back to my channel, Women Are Wet One. They show these 5 secret signs male psychology. Have you ever wondered how to decode the secret signals women send? When they're truly into you, it's nosecret. That attraction is as much a boot subtle, unspoken behaviors as it is a bouch mystery. But here's the thing most men completely overlook. These signs today, we're peeling back the curtain on female psychology to cover the 5 secret signals that show when a woman is truly attracted to you. These aren't just random behaviors, they're deeply rooted in psychology and human connection. Some of them are so subtle you might haven't tossed them before but didn't fully understand what they meant. Stick around, Beckos. By the end of this video, you'll not only learn to recognize these signs, but also understand the science behind them. Trust me, knowing these could change how you approach relationships forever. No. Why does this matter? Because understanding these signals isn't just about attraction, it's about fostering rest, building meaningful connections. Women hide their arousal signs and creating relationships based on mutual understanding. You learn to pick up on these behaviors. You'll not only save yourself from misreading situations, but you'll also become the type of man who knows how to respond with confidence and clarity. Before we dive in, let me ask, use a mething. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like a woman was giving you mixed signals? 1 minute she's leaning in fully engaged, and the next she seems this. The reality is, women often communicate their attraction in ways that are nonverbal, and when you learn to read these cues, you unlock a new level of connection. Let's start with the psychology behind female attraction. Have you ever wondered why women are drawn to certain traits or behaviors? The answer lies in evolutionary psychology. For centuries, women have been wired to see qualities that signal strength, stability, and emotional security. This isn't just about physical strength, it's about traits like a confidence, attentiveness, and the ability to create a safe emotional space. Here is fascinating part. While men often respond to visual cues, women are more likely to be influenced by emotional and psychological triggers. What does that mean for you? It means that what truly matters to most women isn't the car you drive or the brand of your watch. It's how you make them feel. When a woman feels seen, heard, and valued, it activates a deep sense of connection that goes beyond physical attraction. But here's where things get tricky. Attraction isn't always straightforward. Women often communicate enters through subtle behaviors, and missing these cues can lead to confusion, missed opportunities. That's why understandings signals is essential. When you can recognize the difference between genuine attraction and social friendliness, you gain the confidence to act appropriately and avoid missteps. The key is to focus on patterns, and behavior on its own might not mean much, but when you see multiple signs aligning, that's when you know the scenes behind female attraction. There's nothing deeper going on. In a moment, we'll reveal the first of these 5 secret signs, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Now let's get into the first of the 5 secret signs women show when they are truly interested. Sign 1, a genuine eye contact. One of the most powerful signals a woman can give is through her eyes. Have you ever noticed that they're holding your gaze just a little longer than usual? Genuine eye contact goes beyond a casual glance. It's prolonged, intentional, and often accompanied by subtle cues like dilated pupils and a warm, inviting expression. Why is this so significant? Eye contact is one of the oldest forms of nonverbal communication. Psychologically, it's linked to building intimacy and trust. When a woman feels connected to you, she's naturally drawn to make eye contact, as it signals openness and vulnerability. It's her way of saying, I see you, and I want you to see me too. Here's the practical tip. When you notice this sign reciprocates with confidence, hold her gaze not in a way that feels intense or overbearing, but with a relaxed, self-assured energy. Add a genuine smile to signal that your understood. Confidence is incredibly attractive, and your ability to meet her eye contact without hesitation reinforces that connection. Remember, this isn't a bootstring. It's about creating a shared moment of understanding. Let's move on to the second sign, two subtle touches. This is one of most telling signs that a woman is drawn to you. Subtle touches can seem innocent on the surface, but they often carry deeper meaning. Maybe she lightly brushes her hand against yours during a conversation, touch your arm to emphasize, point or places her hand on your shoulder while laughing at your joke. At these gestures might seem small, but they're intentional and signal comfort and a desire for connection from a psychological perspective. Physical touch is a powerful form of communication. It's often an unconscious way for women to bridge the gap between sin number one, a prolonged eye contact, and pupil dilation, emotional and physical attraction. When a woman feels comfortable around you, touch comes her way of inviting closeness. Subtly waters to see how you respond. Hair show you handle it when you notice these subtle touches. Reciprocate appropriate. Telephus doesn't mean you should immediately escalate physical contact. Instead, mirror her actions in a respectful and natural way. For example, if she touches your arm during a conversation, a gentle touch on her shoulder or hand when emphasizing a point can signal that you're on the same wavelength. The key is to stay within her comfort zone while demonstrating that you're tuned to her signals. What you don't want to do, overthink or overreact. Keep it natural and let the connection develop. Organic love, paying attention to these small but meaningful gestures. You'll not only deepen the connection, but also show her that you're someone who understands and respects her boundaries. Sign 3, active listening and engaged responses. The third sign is all abutho. She engages with you during a conversation. Pay attention to the little things. Is she leaning in when you talk? Does she nod in agreement or mirror your gestures? Maybe she's asking thoughtful follow-up questions or laughing at your jokes. It's a little longer than usual. These are all signs of active listening and genuine interest. Here's why this matters. Women often show their time. Here's why this matters. Women often show like, look at this, unquote, like, look at this. And we all know I've been exploring that. And we all know I've been exploring that path. I see like a bad / a little longer than you. Well, I see this / media. We'll see with Avi, we see with Sai, we are why, we see with thing, we see with that. See with con, we see with 5 night die, we see with her, we see with con, with sit to come with a sit kai kami do to su with a new we you to I so we can we to are we you do can you could or I you to clyde the with to kiwik give you give and fi wick to you give for wicked a chick I you could week it wick you keep say with you I've get a connect got to us we take one I we give you I'm there attraction by giving their full attention to someone they're drawn to from a psychological stand. This behavior is rooted in desire to connect on an emotional and intellectual level. When a woman prioritizes what you're saying, she's subtly communicating that she values your thoughts and wants to keep the conversation flowing. So how do you keep the connection alive? The key is to reciprocate her engagement. Present her. You're not just hearing her words, but genuinely understanding her line. In slightly when she speaks, maintain eye contact and respond thoughtfully. Avoid giving generic conceits or letting sign number 2 subtle lip biting and touching your midwander. She'll notice if your focus shifts. Most importantly, don't rush to dominate the conversation. Ask open-ended questions that invite her to share more about herself by showing you're as invested in the dialogue as she is. You build a dynamic where mutual interest thrives. Sign 4, play, teasing or flirting. The fourth sign is playful teasing or flirting. This is where things start to get fun. If she's cracking lighthearted jokes, play flicklonging you, or even mock arjing about something trivial, you've likely caught her attention. Why do women do this? Flirting is a natural way to test the waters and create a sense of comfort and excitement from a psychological perspective. Playful teasing helps us through rapport and build a unique bond, signals that she feels safe enough with you to let her guard down and have fun, which is a significant step in deepening any connection. When you notice Cephas Behavior respond with humor, and confidence match her energy. But don't treat to own up her or turn it into a competition. For example, if she playfulizes you about your choice of drink loud off and tease her back in a light, fun way. The goal is to keep the interaction positive and effortless. One thing to avoid is taking her teasing too seriously. If she jokes about something, don't get defensive or overthink it. Instead, roll with that playful tone and use it as an opportunity to show off your charisma by meeting her playful energy with confidence and wit. You'll show her that too, someone she can have fun with. Someone who doesn't just understand her humor, but enhances its. Sign 5. Prioritizing time with you. A woman genuinely likes you. She makes time for you, no matter how packed her schedule may be. It might be as simple as agreeing to meet for coffees, gisting plans for the weekend, or carving out time for a quick chat. Amidst their busy day, these actions show she's prioritizing you even when life is hectic. Why does this matter? Sign number 3. Increased physical closeness. Time is one of the most valuable sources we have when she chooses to spend hers with you. It's a clear indicator that she sees you as someone worth investing in. Psychologically, this reflects interest and a desire to build a deeper connection. People rarely go out of their way for someone they stare. We are all for someone they don't care about, so how should you respond? For acknowledge and appreciate her efforts. A simple thank you for making time for Meccan go a long way in showing your gratitude. Then reciprocate. Make her feel that her time is valued by being present, attentive, and engaged when you're together. Remember, relationships thrive in mutual effort, and recognizing this allows you to foster an event stranger conte. Common misinterpretations of male signals. Not every action that seems like interest is genuine attraction. It's important to distinguish between polite gestures and authentic signals. For example, a forced smile, general compliment, or short polite responses might just be her way of being. Courtesinette, a sign she's drawn to you. Context is everything. 1. Isolated behavior doesn't paint the full picture. A genuine smile paired with prolonged eye contact. An engaged conversation is a good sign. Buddha, casual smile without other signals might simply be friendliness. Reading the situation holistically is key to avoiding missteps. On here's a big tip. Avoid overanalyzing, constantly dissecting. Her every move can make you anxious and overthink interactions. Instead, stay confident and open if you're unsure about her intentions, and be afraid to ask something as simple as, I feel like we get along really well. What do you think? Can clarify things without unnecessary confusion. How to respond when you notice these signs. Confidence is your best ally. When you spot these signs, don't hesitate or second guess. S's your self-response. Sign number 4. Changes in voice tone and speech patterns, naturally showing that you're self-assured without being arrogant. Avoid overthinking. Attraction thrives on authenticity. So relax and let your true self shine through. When the moment feels right, take the next step. Whether it's asking her out, suggesting a shared activity, or simply expressing your interest in a respectful soft way. To recap, the 5 scratch signs women show when they're interested are genuine eye contextable touches, active listening, playful teasing, and prioritizing time with you. These behaviors are subtle yet powerful indicators of attraction, and recognize eyeing them can transform how you correlations. Now it's your turn to take action. Start paying attention to the signals in your interactions and use them to build meaningful connections. Remember, relationships are built on mutual understanding, respect, and effort. If you found value in this video, share your thoughts or experience in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on Marin's insightful content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in